Problem number 6. Two spheres are cut from a certain uniform rock. One has radius 4.50 centimeter. The mass of the other is 5 times greater. Find its radius. So now let us look what information is given. So first information is that the densities of these two spheres are same because they are cut from the same rock. So I can write this expression, which is ρ1 is equal to ρ2. The second piece of information is that the radius of first sphere is 4.50 centimeter, and the third piece of information is that the mass of the second sphere is 5 times the mass of the first sphere. So these three informations are given. So we are asked to find the radius of the second sphere. Since densities are equal, so I can write this expression, that is m1 over v1 is equal to m2 over v2. So I can shift the variables, so I can write v2 by v1, and I can, on the right side, I can write m2 by m1. So since the formula for volume of a sphere is 4 pi by 3 into r square, so I can write this for r1 and r2. So this 4 pi by 3 will cancel out. So I will get, on the left side, I will get r2 cube divided by r1 cube, and on the right side we know that m2 is equal to 5 m1. So putting the value of m2, so I will get 5 m1 divided by m1. So m1 will cancel out. So from this expression I will get r2 cube divided by r1 cube is equal to 5. So by cross multiplication I will get this expression. Since I know the value of r1 cubes, I know the value of r1, which is 4.50, so I can put it here and take it cube. So I will get this answer, which is r2 cube is equal to 455.6. So taking its cube root, so I will get r2 is equal to 7.7 centimeter. Problem number 7. So in this problem, the molar masses of helium, iron and lead are given, and we are asked to find the mass of single atom in atomic mass units and in grams. So this is quite simple problem. So this piece of information is given that the molar mass of helium is 4 gram per mole, and for iron it is 55.9 gram per mole, and for lead it is 207 gram per mole. And we are asked to find the mass of an atom, mass of a single atom in atomic mass units and in grams. So let us find the mass of single atom in atomic mass units. So it is quite simple. So if you know the molar mass of a material, so you can find the mass of a single atom in atomic mass unit. So for example, for helium it is 4 gram per mole. So in atomic mass units, the mass of a single atom will be 4 AMU or 4U. Similarly, for iron it is 55.9 gram per mole. So the mass of one single iron atom will be 55.9 AMU or simply U. And for lead it will be 207 U. Next we are asked to find the masses in grams. So there are two ways of doing this. So we already have find this atomic mass in atomic masses. So if you know that 1 U is equal to how many grams, so you can find directly from here. But if you don't know this, then there is another way of doing this. Since molar mass means the mass of 6.02 into 10 raised to power 23 atoms. Since all the atoms are identical, so I can write this expression that the mass of one single atom is equal to molar mass of that material divided by Avogadro number. So this will give me the mass of single atom in gram. So using this expression I can find these values. So for helium it will be 4 gram divided by 6.02 into 10 raised to power 23. So I will get this answer. Similarly for iron and lead I have obtained these expression. These are very simple calculations. Problem number 8. On wedding day 3.80 gram is the mass of a ring, and after 50 years it is reduced to 3.35 gram, and the molar mass of the gold is given, and we are asked to find the number of atoms that were abraded per second. So this information is given, that is mass, the initial mass, the mass on the wedding day, it is 3.80 gram, and the mass after 50 year, mf, is equal to 3.35 gram, and the time it took is 50 years, and the molar mass is given, which is 197 gram per mole. And what we need to find, the number of atoms abraded per second. So let us first find the quantity of mass that has decreased. So let me call it del m. So this will be the initial mass minus final mass. So it is 3.80 minus 3.35, and this is 0.45 gram. So the total amount of mass in gram is 0.45 gram that is reduced. Okay, now by definition of molar mass, so 197 gram of gold contains 6.02 into 10 raised to power 23 atoms. So how many atoms are there in 1 gram? So I will divide this 6.02 into 10 raised to power 23 divided by 197. And similarly for 0.45 gram, this relation becomes 6.02 into 10 raised to power 23 divided by 197 multiplied by 0.45. So the number of atoms in that has decreased is 1.37 into 10 raised to power 21. Please remember this number has been decreased in 50 years, but we are asked to find in each second. So all I have to do is to divide this by 50 years in second. So you can see that 50 years, and each year contains 364 days, and each day contains 24 hours, and each hours contain 3600 seconds. So this denominator gives us the 50 years in second. So this gives us the total number of seconds. So dividing these two terms, 1.37 into 10 raised to power 21 divided by this expression, it will give us 8.7 into 10 raised to power 11. So it means that this is the number of atoms that were abraded, that has decreased in each second. So problem number 9, a small cube of iron is observed under a microscope. The edge of the cube is 5 into 10 raised to power minus 6 centimeter, and the mass of the cube, and we are asked to find the mass of the cube and the number of iron atoms in the cube. So these three things are given: the length of the edge of the cube, which is 5 into 10 raised to power minus 6 centimeter, the density of the iron, which is 7.86 gram per centimeter cube, and the molar mass capital M, which is equal to 55.9 gram per mole. In part A, we are asked to find the mass of the cube. So it is very simple. Since we know that density rho is equal to mass over volume, so mass is equal to density multiplied by volume. Since we have the value of density but we don't have the value of volume, since for a cube, if the length of the cube is L, so the volume is L cube. So I know the length of one edge, so if I take its cube, so it will give me the volume of this cube. So this is the density multiplied by volume. So solving this, I will get this expression, which is mass of the cube is equal to 9.82 into 10 raised to power minus 16 gram. In part B, we are asked to find the number of atoms. Since the molar mass of iron is 55.9 gram, so it means that the 55.9 gram contains 6.02 into 10 raised to power 23 atoms. So by simple mathematics, I can say that 1 gram contains 6.02 into 10 raised to power 23 divided by 55.9. So this expression is 1 gram. So how many atoms are in 9.82 into 10 raised to power minus 16 gram? So simply I can write this expression. I can multiply by 9.82 into 10 raised to power minus 16. So solving for n, I can get 1.05 into 10 raised to power 7 atoms. So it means this mass of cube contain 1.05 into 10 raised to power 7 atoms.